Right, what's going on, people? Anything goes. Back again, finally, with a little does this thing slash reaction to an old one. Not as old as we've been, but one that's on my birthday, because I share a birthday with this certain Wretch 2. I'm going to go back to his first Daily Duppy, not the second one, the singy one.
No, it's not the first one.
It's not the first one. Did he do one before this? I felt like he did as well.
Redemption.
I felt like there was one before this, but this is like the well-known one out of all of them.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
We're gonna get into this today. I will say we haven't recorded for a while. We're back recording now, and I'll see in the comments where people are suggesting a couple of things to us, and we're gonna get to them. But we're here today to get back into the flow of things, innit? So we got a couple of videos to do today, and then we'll start getting to you guys' suggestions again. Other than that, should we get into it?
Come on, let's go.
Daily Duppy, 3-2 edition. It's my birthday, celebrating it. I tell my brothers SOS on this though, Mikey and Mo.
Best MC, fight me.
Right. Words.
What? What? Best MC, fight me.
His intro is words.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's enough to get the wheel, bruv.
Yeah, it's like doubles.
Nah, it's not as influential, bro.
Right. Words. I nearly broke my back trying to hold you up. I'm back trying to hold you up again. Yeah.
We're gonna stop this a hell of a lot, bruv. I forgot who we're dealing with.
Yeah, it's Wretch.
Are we gonna?
It is our first Wretch one. I think it might be.
Yeah. Are we gonna? I don't think we can do this for every bar because every bar.
I'll tell everyone now, Wretch is my favourite music artist ever. Not MC, not rapper, not nothing. My favourite, full stop.
Listen.
And we share our birthday, which is this was on, so.
You ready?
I'm stopping it. When you play and pressing pause.
I nearly broke my back trying to hold you up. I'm back trying to hold you up again. Yeah. We're running with the fact that it's only love. If that can be only love, we're effed. When they return, water into wine right in front of our eyes from the bench. Yeah. And now we got him on the spot taking shots and no one's allowed to run to his defense. Mad thing.
Yeah, pause it. For those who don't know, yeah. Claudio Ranieri was the manager of Leicester City, and they won the Premier League. I think there was 500 to 1 to win it. If you know,
no, more than that.
If you know even a little bit about football, Leicester shouldn't be winning the league. So when he says Ranieri turned water up to wine right in front of our eyes from the bench, the manager sits on the bench. He did a miracle in front of everyone by taking Leicester to win the Premier League. Now we got him on the spot taking shots, and no one's allowed to run to his defence. When you're on the spot, you're on the penalty spot, you take a penalty and people aren't allowed to defend the penalty. You get it? So we can stop this now if you want. Video's over.
It's literally the first fucking wow.
I nearly broke my back trying to hold you up. I'm back trying to hold you up again. Yeah. We're running with the fact that it's only love. If that can be only love, we're effed. When they return, water into wine right in front of our eyes from the bench. Yeah. And now we got him on the spot taking shots and no one's allowed to run to his defense. Mad thing. So I'm growing my hair, just trying to grow again. Another top 5, just let me go again. See, I grow over life, but I ain't going yet. But he's still trying to bite the apple out my throat again. And he still thinks that he's the man around my zones again. And he don't see his Peter Pan, he's out growing them. And she sees him and gets gassed, and that's petroleum. And them two there like the match, and that's the both of them. And Tito probably wish that.
Pause it, whatever. I'm not even going to say anything, just pause it. Just pull it and wheel it.
On a serious note, yeah, I feel like if it isn't every lyric, it's every other lyric. That's a punch. Everything's a fucking punchline. He's got like 3 punchlines in one bar.
My head is trying to grow again. Another top 5, just let me go again. See, I grow over life, but I ain't going yet. But he's still trying to bite the apple out my throat again, and he still thinks that he's the man around my zones again.
I will say,
he don't.
you know about Wretch here as well. Other than the Ranieri one, because people don't know football, you don't have to sit here and over-explain his bars.
Nope. You kind of do, because some people...
Daily Duppy helps.
Yes, the images do help.
And if you don't know science, and you don't know about the next bar, then that's your problem. Go back to school.
These Peter Pan, he's out growing them, and she sees him and gets gassed, and that's petroleum. And them two there like the match, and that's the both of them. And Tito probably wish that he was Mike when controlling them, but Mike probably wishes he was alive and in the zone again. R. Kelly wish that he could fly and bring soul again. All these ribbons in the sky, I'm taking note of them, because Stevie probably wished that he had sight and could hold the lens, make the revolution televised in the ODN. One time I was with Mercedes in my OBM, I decided to take her for a ride just to roll again. Ironic how I used to sell gear just to own a Benz. Now they want me on the top gear just to show for them.
I feel like putting it back at the start.
I don't even feel like we need to comment much on what he's saying, because it's a joke.
If you don't get these bars and you need them explained, your first language is in English.
You can't appreciate Wretch. I think that's the only way to sum it up.
What do you mean you can't appreciate him?
I'm saying, if you don't get what he's saying right now, you clearly don't appreciate Wretch. That's the end of my statement.
R. Kelly wished that he could fly and bring soul again. All these ribbons in the sky, I'm taking note of them, because Stevie probably wished that he had sight and could hold the lens, make the revolution televised in the ODN. One time I was with Mercedes in my old...
I know what you're going to say.
Did you notice that? How old is this? 2017.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
Nope, we're finding it.
All these ribbons in the sky, I'm taking note of them, because Stevie probably wished that he had sight and could hold the lens, make the revolution tell.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's not the first time Wretch is ahead of his time.
Yeah, but this one's a bit creepy.
No, life comes back around at you, innit?
Yeah, but there's that, and then there's, for instance, yeah, whoever edits these videos, I wouldn't even say it's necessarily Wretch, but he's referencing something that they could use that as an image. Now the question is, why is that the image? Because I've never seen that before until these times.
You've never seen that image before?
No, I'm saying, I know this is from the Black Panthers, yeah? I'm not talking about the image, I'm talking about the fact that it says Black Lives Matter. In 2017, when was we screaming that? I say we, but in general.
It was about, but it's just...
Quiet?
Yeah, it was quiet.
But then I'm saying, whoever's editing this, that's a mad thing.
Like, it was still a thing, like it's
never not been a thing, but it wasn't as heavily...
I feel like if you put like, I don't know, like Black Power or whatever into Google back then, you
that
get
would
those
come up.
images, yeah. Because Black Lives Matter has been about for a long time.
Still,
it's mad how we're watching something 3 years ago and it's like
it's there.
It's still a thing.
Yeah, I know, but it's definitely more thinging now.
More thinging.
Yeah, you know, it's more. It's more in your face.
It's good when things thing anyway. And they get thinging.
In the sky, I'm taking note of them, because Stevie probably wished that he had sight and could hold the lens, make the revolution televised in the ODN. One time I was with Mercedes in my OBM, I decided to take her for a ride just to roll again. Ironic how I used to sell gear just to own a Benz. Now they want me on the top gear just to show for them. Funny how I'm like an older to my older friend, digging in my mind like a mine when I show them gems. They think that to bust it up you gotta own a skin. Sometimes you can bust it up with your own events. It's winter now, but I don't snuggle up with the holes in them. I'm just trying to flash, snap, dash, then dispose of them. Get away with murder like the cops that patrol them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That one kills me every time.
Yeah, that part is too much. I'm just trying to snap,
flash, dash, and dispose of them.
Oh, good camera reference.
in the top gear to show for them. Funny how I'm like an older from my older friend, digging in my mind like a mine when I show them gems. They think that to bust it up, you gotta own a skin. Sometimes you can bust it up with your own events. It's winter now, but I don't snuggle up with the holes in them. I'm just trying to flash, snap, dash, then dispose of them. Get away with murder like the cops that the shoulder ends. Try to grow my money like my locks, keep it shoulder length. I'm just trying to take it to the top till I'm over them. Overseas, having aubergine with the locals them. Nowadays I'm coming hard hitting, that's a bonus then. Hard written, I'm Charles Dickens with a coda pen. If selling out a whole tour means I've sold it, then I'm in my element. I'm so solid, I'm sodium. Yeah, fans might want another verse, but these rappers don't want another hearse. I wouldn't wish it on them either. I'm this sick carrying these germs, so I just might sanitize a verse. Now they're calling me a diva.
Is it okay?
No, he's not.
What was the date on this?
2017. How is this more thinging now?
More relevant
It's
now.
more relevant now than it was before. I think we should do it. We should restart this fucking reaction and do a whole different one
For what?
in terms of how relevant this shit is. We might have to get him another 1 million views for this video.
Yeah, this is
It's creepy.
creepy.
It's tell me, like, you can't just enjoy Wretch right now because we're seeing so much shit we've seen in the last 3 to 6 months that he's rapping about, and they've edited over 3 years ago.
It's like that Contagion film. And that dropped and it was basically just the story of Corona.
The worst part is I haven't watched that.
Now, I haven't watched it, but everyone I know has watched it.
Talking about it.
Even my mum watched that.
But yeah, I don't know, man. This is like, if we're not gonna change how we're doing this.
I'm just sick carrying these germs.
A whole tour means I've sold it, then I'm in my element. I'm so solid, I'm sodium.
That's a bar as well.
For fuck's sake.
That's a bar as well.
I am in my element. I'm so solid. I'm sodium.
Mm.
It's odds on that sodium.
Was the guy called Sodium in So Solical?
No.
Oh.
But
That didn't
I guarantee you.
They should have all been named after elements.
Shut up.
Romeo should have been called Sodium.
Shut up.
Lisa Mafia should have been like...
Shut up for a second.
Wow.
I guarantee you.
Lisa Mafia should have been Cheese. Harvey should have been...
Nah. Shut up. Listen. I guarantee you.
Wood?
I guarantee you. Yeah. Sodium is actually so solid.
What do you mean?
In terms of, you got solid gases and the other one. This is really bad on science.
Air.
No.
Liquid, dickhead.
Gases! Air! Yeah, liquids. And obviously, those are the
You think
elements.
sodium's a solid one?
It is.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, 100. But
Smoke
the
it.
bar. It's the bar.
It's selling out a whole tour means I've sold it, then I'm in my element. I'm so solid, I'm sodium. Yeah, fans might want another verse, but these rappers don't want another hearse. I wouldn't wish it on them either. I'm this sick carrying these germs, so I just might sanitize a verse. Now they're calling me a diva. A writer ain't as talented on earth that can rock my nation with these words, cause I might have to give an ether. They're trying to be banging on your curb, I'm trying to be Pharrell, hanging with them nerds, trying to channel through the speaker. I see money come, I see money go. You're turning up, I'm turning goals, holy flow. You can feel the spirit through the words you wrote. Trying to make a drink from a drink, that's a worthy toast. Mastermind in spite of what you think. I've been 30 though, but I don't move like a Yukon 30, yo. You can smell a 7-figure nigga when he wears cologne, but sometimes you gotta watch how you word it though. I'm dealing with them people that don't speak to other niggas. Told Mr. Over there, you might not sell another liter. Having drink wars, they're getting beaten by my liquor. And to think we thought there might not be another jigger. I'm one song away from immortal, so even if I die, I might come back through the portal. You know that you're a lord if you get God to record you. So until you earn your stamp, just address me as corporal. And that's why I took your girl to heaven and back. We didn't stay long. The way she would.
I don't think we're supposed to end this.
I've got nothing more to say. No comment.
Just
You thought there might not be another jigger. I'm one song away from immortal. So even if I die, I might come back through the portal. You know that you're a lord if you get God to record you. So until you earn your stamp, just address me as corporal. And that's why I took your girl to heaven and back. We didn't stay long. The way she worked from me, I mean, never quit my day job. I was in a chick from LA in a LA bus. I love a flirtaholic, have a drinking till the taste gone. Old school, I used to let it bang through my tape gun. Busting shot through my neighbor's wall. It was game on. You could say the neighbors know my name. That's a trade song. Doggy dog world, and I ain't talking down nations.
for fuck's sake.
You know why Wretch is sick? Because the way he flows, yeah, at any point it could be finishing, and it just goes, and goes, and goes.
Girl to heaven and back, we didn't stay long. The way she worked from me, I mean, never quit my day job. I was in a chick from LA in a LA bus. I love a flirtaholic, have a drinking till the taste gone. Old school, I used to let it bang through my tape gun. Busting shot through my neighbor's wall. It was game on. You could say the neighbors know my name. That's a trade song. Doggy dog world, and I ain't talking down nations. Woof woof, hush puppy shoes and my good looks. School of hard knocks, we graduated to a hoodlum. And we didn't say where when we ever heard boom boom. The real rise and fall, and I ain't talking about no shook book. Death row still exists. I know niggas that will die before they ever recoup that shit. Still we cook this whip. You really want that notorious film? You best record like Tupac did. Yeah, Daily Duppy, 3-2 edition. This is gonna be the last one.
This kid really goes, "Wait, careful."
I had to, careful. I had to take this one back for my brother. Get it.
That last bit always killed me.
I don't know, like things. The only thing we have in this life
Is each other.
is noticing when history is technically repeating itself.
Yeah, it does it a lot.
And the thing about, I'm just going to go with music or entertainment, is that as much as this was released on your birthday, it wasn't recorded then.
No, obviously not, because they got to edit it.
Yeah, I know. But it's more, I don't know what the actual word is for it, but it's in line with creepy how relevant of how things have panned out. Because it's easy to sit there and write lyrics based on how you think things are going to go. But it's a mix between what he's saying and how they've edited it. That's just a mess.
It's not like the Sanitize bar or the Black Lives Matter bar were even related in the tune.
No. They weren't.
They were the opposite, well, not opposite ends, but they weren't like
No,
one bar.
he had no reason to use those exact words. So it's more creepy that we're going through what we're going through in a phase where he's talking about carrying germs and sanitizing, considering 3 years ago that wasn't something we cared about.
And in his next Daily Duppy, he wore a mask.
Shut up.
Wretch knows the future.
He doesn't.
He wore a mask for the whole of the next Daily Duppy.
He did. Shut up.
Yes, he did.
We're not. Yeah, he did. We're not talking about that. We're talking about
Wretch
this.
knew.
Anyway, yeah, it does come across a bit creepy and strange.
I'm saying Wretch is psychic from now on. He knew. He was trying to tell us all and we wasn't listening.
It's hard for him to tell us anything because a lot of that shit goes straight over our heads. When we first heard this, as much as we was thinking, oh, that bar's sick, it makes sense, as opposed to that's what's going on.
But the thing is, in that, if we do this again in another 3 years, there'll be bars in there that are more relevant than.
Yeah. But that's why I say it's a mix between the editors and what he's saying. But if he's not saying those things, they can't edit it in that nature. So yeah, no, it's I don't know. Obviously, Wretch, you have to throw man his flowers, but I feel like he needs some trees dashed at him.
Trees, forests,
yeah,
everything.
Because flowers ain't enough. He's definitely.
And this isn't one of his best ones.
Yeah, no, it's not about that.
He's still got the fire in the booth.
You got to sit there and wonder what he sits there and thinks is his best, because he might sit there and think there's many others that he would consider.
I don't think he would. I think depends what day it is.
Well, that's like most artists, isn't it?
He's always doing different stuff, innit? So, like, the Wretch from Retrospective ain't Wretch from Growing Over Life, or
And Growing Over
or
Life had
Growing-
some serious.
Growing Over Life ain't the same as the FR32 one.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I need to listen to all those albums again, man.
But it's hard.
Start to finish.
You know what it is? It's hard because it's like, unless you're in a Wretch mood, I'm not saying you're never not in a Wretch mood. It never just comes to your head for you to.
If I had my own YouTube channel, I'd just do Wretch songs. Those Wretch reactions. I'd just go from all the albums. Maybe not the one with the singing one. You know, the one with Tractor on it.
Oh, okay.
That was a bit of a flop, that album.
What, in terms of quality?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was commercial, like.
Yeah, it was commercialized.
Yeah.
Like even his look and everything. And then he just said, you know what, I'm not cutting my hair again.
I don't even remember what he used to look like then.
Just had it same number all over, innit?
Oh, and it was
Used to
just
have it
one.
short,
Yeah. One level, and
Then after that, I think Growing Over Life was after that.
and that's when he started, innit?
Yeah.
When he done that freestyle in the rain and that.
And then,
I like that. I like that.
And then
freestyle.
it was Young Fire Old Flame with Avelino. That's another banger.
That's a banger.
And then it was FR32. Wretch, we need another one, please. FR32, I checked his Twitter for months and months, just waiting for any little bit, and then when it dropped, I wasn't disappointed. There's still some like Time. I can listen to Time at any time.
Yeah, but do you have any of those?
I can listen to
songs
that
on your playlist.
I can listen to any of those songs off that album. Same as Old Fire, Young Flame. Yeah, like I said, we still got the Fire in the Booth to do reaction to. One with Avelino.
Mm.
That one's nuts.
I don't know. Maybe we can even think about making playlists of some kind. Because you use the Spotify and that, well, on Spotify anyway. It's just like, it depends on what people like and stuff. But if there's people that's listening to this stuff, or
It'd have to be like a listening party kind of thing.
yeah.
So
But we could do it based on the
where
old
we
school
go through
music.
that, where we go through like the album and do this, but we'd have to obviously
Yeah,
cut it down to the highlights. If that's something that
people are interested in.
people are interested in, definitely let us
But
know.
then it still allows us to still remember. Because like, I know sometimes I'll sit there.
There's definitely tunes on those albums that I forgot are even tunes.
Oh yeah. But I mean, in general, I sit there and a tune will come to mind, and for whatever reason, whatever I'm doing stops me from reminding myself in some way, shape, or form to listen to it, and then it's gone again, and then you don't remember until the next time the topic comes up, and you can't do that by yourself sometimes. Hence why if you just make some sort of.
But yeah, man, if that's something you lot will be interested in, definitely let us know. Same as always, subscribe to the channel, share it, friends, family, uncles, aunties, granddad, if he likes a bit of Wretch, let him know.
If he doesn't, bring him in anyway, because he's definitely got something.
Like the video, comment down below, let us know what we're doing well, let us know what we're not doing well, let us know if there's any tunes out there that you want us to do. I know there's been a couple in the comments on the last couple videos, but we had I'm sure if you've seen the last couple, with some audio issues and yeah, just not recorded for a while.
now.
So on that, guys,
But is it more tracks or artists that they're commenting?
some people do both. Some people say like an artist and a track. Some people just say check out this artist. Some people, different. They're all welcome. All the comments are welcome. You get it, bro. Yeah.
When we get our chance, we'll get to it. And that's it.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.
I ain't drinking Hennessy no more, but that depends what I'm on. Okay, I light, I'm on it right now. Looking for a bad bitch that's tryna bite down. Read 'em up, anything goes, you know. This where anything goes, you know.